Welcome to Sampstra Games, the place to find new strategy games, and today we're gonna play Moonfall, which is a roguelike. No, not a deck builder. And yes, I hear you sigh in relief. I don't know why everybody hates deck builders these days, I love them anyway. But this is not a deck builder. It's a roguelike, turn-based, no, not a combat game, turn-based exploration game, and it's very, very cool. So I'm quite excited to show it off because it's a little different than what we've been playing. Like, it's turn-based, but it's not turn-based combat, and it's interesting. So let's begin. I'm gonna start a brand new game. It is said that the moon was once whole, and that our arrogance led us into war. The war so frightful, it left the moon broken. Almost extinct and slowly dying, mankind's only hope is to reach the valley. But will we? Alright, where do we come from? Currently the only option is Sampstra, so that's who we are. As I assume as you move through the game you can unlock other things. Sampstra is a rather young colony established on the far eastern of the known lands. Burning sandstorm crash against the walls of the city and the air is barely breathable. Hello travelers, my name is Pharaoh. Would you like me to explain a few things before you go on your journey? Nope. I understand. Farewell travelers, may the stars guide you through the hardship you'll face. Thank you. Okay, so we start off, we've got a few people. We've got inventory content, we've got nothing on it, and we've got codex which tells you about different... first of all, here you can read the different classes that you have in the game. Then we've got here crafting bench, which is going to allow us to craft different items. Build plans, this is tell us what kind of stuff we could build in the craft bench. Currently the only thing we know how to build is windshield, we'll talk more about it a little bit later. And finally you can read about the constellations if you'd like. Now over here this is kind of like a roguelike map and you can choose where you want to go. So currently our options are a merchant, but we've got no stuff so it's kind of pointless. Or a campfire, this place sheltered from the harshest winds will do for the night. Let's go there. Alright, now we've got 4 people. We've got this guy. This guy is a warden, Casper, or as I'm gonna call him, after one of my patrons, Xemex, because Xemex already does the melee close-up fighting, so that's gonna be him. So Xemex here is a warden. Warden can destroy wind fires and they don't take any damage. This is a wind fire, and if any traveler stays there, they're going to take 1 damage, unless it's a warden, and warden can destroy it. So we're going to place the warden up there in the front. Then we've got these 2 guys, Jorgen and Inca. So Inca's going to be me and Jorgen is going to be Juju's. So Juju's is our scout just like me, and what we can do is we can gain resources from different things. For example, from the scrapyard we could collect scraps, but also from forest we can also collect woods. And finally this guy is an acrobat, Ella. But just stick to Ella because... yeah. Alright, so Ella's going to be, she's an acrobat and she can move everywhere. The others can move less, but Ella can move 2 cells instead of 1. What you do in this thing is, first of all, you can kind of place them wherever you want. So we're going to place our people like that, I think. And when you start the journey, every time you sort of end your turn, everybody's going to move 1 step forward. And what you can do on each turn is you can move 1 person. Just 1, wherever you want. So some of them have a smaller range, so they can only move a little bit. If you move them on a position of another character, they swap their position. So it's a really useful idea to use the acrobats for that, because you place the acrobats where you want the other people to go, and then you swap them. So we're going to start the journey, and we're going to move 1 step ahead. Now at the moment, my warden is up ahead, so he's going to be destroying this stuff, and the rest of us are going to be moving here. Now you do need to move every turn, so we're going to move 1 step. Now we're going to move back here with my acrobat. My warden is going to move 1 step to the right, and now my acrobat is going to switch the position with my warden so the warden can destroy this thing. Now the warden is going to make sure that we protect. Now actually we don't want them all to be here because the scraps are over here. So what we're going to do So we're going to move them like this. And then we'll switch these two. So every time they are on this thing, they will gain some resources. Okay, we need to move somebody. We'll move the acrobat down. But this all works pretty well for us. Move this like that. Ooh, this is gonna be interesting because move the acrobat one step back. And then we'll switch him with the warden. And we'll move this one over there so he can gain stuff from that scrapyard. Same with the other guy. Now, you need to move... Whoa. We'll move the acrobat like that. And then the warden is going to swap position with my other guy so that the warden destroys the thing, then the acrobat is going to move to the left, and now we're down. So now we can just move wherever, and we're going to move towards the end of the thing, and we have survived with full health. Now, if you lose some health, that's okay. You need to build an infirmary to get stuff. So in the inventory, we now have 6 dead tree wood and 6 scraps. First thing we're going to build is a workbench. So we're going to build it. It requires 3 scraps and 3 wood. And we've got first level workbench. Later on you can upgrade it to a higher level. Then we're going to move some of our characters, doesn't really matter which one. We're going to grab myself, move here, and I'm going to build a windshield. Now, do we have enough resources to build anything else? We do not. That's okay. And once we are kind of finished the windshield, we're going to equip it on somebody. I'm going to equip the windshield on... Oh, we can equip it? Okay, so we can't equip it yet. We need to equip it in the campfire. So we won't be able to do it just yet. So what we're going to gain here is we're going to gain new people. I actually don't like that too much because it's too soon. It's going to be a bit more difficult for you to move around if you get new people, but what can we do? Now we got to get rid of... Now this thing will allow us to gather stuff if we have a collector there, but it will force us to take 1 damage. And it cannot be destroyed by warden. So we're probably going to ignore it. We're going to move the warden forward. The 2 guys behind him and the acrobat is going to stay in position. So let's start like that. Move this way with the acrobat. We'll switch him with the warden so the warden can destroy this. And we'll just swap these 2 in the back. That's okay. Then the acrobat is going to move like so. And then what we could do is we could move here. No, let's do something else. Let's move my warden to the left here. So he's going to destroy this stuff so that we could later move some of the other guys behind him. So let's move him forward. Nice, he destroyed that. My acrobat can stay in position, that's good. Then we'll move him forward again. And we'll move one of these this way. And then we'll move him back so that he can also gather stuff from that in there. Then I'm going to move my acrobat in the back, let's say. Now we're going to need to start moving our gatherers 1 step to the right. So first of all, they can gather that and they can avoid this stardust. This stardust, by the way, is really useful later for upgrading things to level 2, but I don't think we need to worry about that just yet. My warden needs to move to the left, I think. Yeah, let's move other people there as well. Move the acrobat for just forward so he can kind of avoid, yeah, getting damaged. We could switch him with somebody, but it's going to be pointless. So we just move 1 step back and then forward and then we're just going to be done. Okay, we didn't take any damage again. That was pretty cool. Alright. And we're going to get a new person. Or, well, actually we get a healer. Clerics can tend to the wounds of their injured companions while they travel. It's often life-saving to bring one along. Upon switching position with another traveler, clerics heal them for 1 HP. That is really good. So let's grab Athanasi. We're going to call him Arcus. Alright, so I quite like that. Let's set the camp. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to equip the windshield. I'm going to put the windshield on my acrobat because the acrobat is the one that we usually kind of put in danger, and yeah, we're going to do that. Then we're going to build another. I'm going to send myself again to build another windshield, and we're also going to try to build the infirmary, yeah, so that we could heal up if we need to. You can also go do scouting. What scouting does is that it will allow you to it will allow you to see further steps ahead in this kind of plan. Now here we've got ancient ruins. Here we might be able to learn how to make something new aside from just the windshield. So that's actually quite good. Now how are we going to place? We need to place the warden forward and the 2 gatherers behind him. And the healer in the back and the acrobat in the front. And we're going to start the journey. Now we could destroy this, let's do it. And then we're going to move him. Whoa, okay. So this is a really bad thing. This is a blizzard. And whoever is there is going to take a lot of damage. So what we're going to do is we're going to jump the acrobat there. And then we're going to move my healer this way. Now my guy is going to take some damage, but that's okay. Because we're going to switch... Well, the healer is going to heal him like that. Oh, okay, I didn't mean to do it like that. Let's switch them like this. And then when they switch position, we can heal them up. But first thing we gotta do here is we gotta start moving the acrobat to the right. Ooh, we would have to move him here or there. Then you would switch with the... Okay, we could move... See, this is the problem if you've got too many people. I think we're just gonna let them stay there because the healer can heal them up. And it's going to give us the benefit of getting this sort of resource, which is quite good for us. Right, now we're going to switch the... Oh, we can't switch the acrobat with him. So we're gonna switch these 2. The acrobat will take some damage there, but that's okay. And then we'll switch these 2 again. Because the healer allowed me to heal him up, so that's okay. Now we're going to do the same thing one more time. Oh, we can't go in there? Okay, so we're gonna just heal up. So at this point, we're just gonna use the time to sort of heal up the healer. Because that's kind of what we want to do. So let's heal these 2. Alright, so everybody's now back to full HP. And we want to make sure that the gatherer is there to grab that. That's good, just go one step back. And the warden's going to move in front of you. So we can destroy that, that's good. And the 2 of you are going to need to move away from this blizzard. Yeah, so the acrobat is just going to move forward like so. Good. And we're gonna allow them to gather this. And again. Perfect. Alright, so we got everybody back to full HP because of the healer, and we did what we needed to. So we learned how to make snowshoes. These makeshift snowshoes can help travel go through the blizzard fast enough not to freeze. So this will allow us to still take damage, but we don't freeze, so we're going to be able to move forward through. Strange inscriptions are engraved in the ancient stone. You can't quite decipher everything, but drawings and symbols help you get the gist of it. It is a crafting guide. Very nice. Alright. So, we could make... Let's let somebody like me make this. Nobody needs healing. Now, in the inventory, we do have another windshield. Who do we want to put it on? Now, what's important is that if you use it up, it gets destroyed. So if you need to use it, it's going to get destroyed, but that's okay. I'm going to place another one of these windshields on the one of my... Actually, on my healer. Because the thing is, I have 2 gatherers, so it might be difficult to figure out like which one is which. We could try to upgrade the workbench. Do we have enough for that? I think we do. Yeah, we do. But now we don't have enough to actually build this thing. We could make another windshield. Yeah, I think we're gonna do it. We're gonna make one more windshield. Because this will allow me to put it on another person, and then a lot of our people can have so. So let's go towards the merchant. Go towards this one. Right. Alright, so the warden's gonna need to go up ahead with the 2 gatherers behind him. The healer and both the acrobat both have the windshield, so we're gonna kind of keep them here, I think. But actually, we might... Yeah, we're going to keep them like this. And we're going to let them swap positions, because this will allow them to kind of heal themselves. So... Yeah, if we switch now, they get hurt, but they don't actually lose that much stuff. Now we're going to move to the right with them. with the acrobat. Oh, not with the acrobat. Right, then we're gonna move back. So we'll let the acrobat get hit here. That's not too bad. And so we'll switch position so he get healed up again. And actually, we're not gonna move the healer this time. We'll move the warden one step to the right. And again. And we're gonna let those two gather. And we'll move my acrobat forward. And then my healer is going to go here. Okay, my acrobat needs to... My acrobat's gonna go there. Now I'm gonna switch him with my warden so we can destroy that. And we're gonna do switching position with these two so that we can make sure that this guy's fully healed up. Then my acrobat is going to go one step there. And then jump. Well, do we want to let the healer get hurt? I think it's better if this guy gets hurt. So we're gonna move him like that. And now again, we can switch them around so we get back to full HP. The warden is gonna destroy that so the gatherers can get stuff there. That's good. And the healer... Yeah, I think we're just gonna stick to this position here. We could let the acrobat switch with this guy, just like temporarily, because then this guy can grab the resources from here. So let's oh, it's gonna be too late to switch around. Okay, never mind. Let's let the healer switch with the guy in the front then. And that is it. We're almost at full HP. Okay, we could switch some inventory for some other things if we wanted to. We could trade... Ooh, we could trade the special thing for 10 wood. We actually might want that. What is this though? Gauntlets reinforced with lead. These gauntlets can momentarily protect from the stardust radiation. Or wind harness. In the midst of a tornado, this weighted harness will help its wearer to maintain a steady course. I think we might just actually grab the 10 sticks. Because we want to be able to build things like this. So we want one of these. First of all, we want to equip more of the windshield. So we want to make sure that who doesn't have a windshield? My acrobat lost it, so we're going to give it to him. And we're going to make another one. And over here we're going to make... Yeah, let's make another windshield. We want to have a lot of those. And we're going to tell this guy to go into the infirmary and heal. Do we want to build the scouting thing? Now we can't. Okay, never mind. Let's keep moving. In that case. Alright, well, I think this is a good time to end the episode. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, write down in the comments. You can click on the right to watch some turn-based combat games like Urtuk, or Urtuk the Desolation, or Dark Miasma. I'll see you there. Bye bye!